Is what's the weirdest gift you ever were given?
The only thing I could think about is that dick with the other parts. You know what I'm talking about?
A rabbit.
Like, I think that's what it was. It's but it's got another. See, I don't use.
Welcome to the first episode of Only the Gods TV. I'm your host, Magnus GQ. Now, before you enter, please do us a favor. Take off your shoes and place them by the door. How do you do that? By hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, as well as the bell icon so that we can notify you when we release new content. Now, we have a great show for you today. Crystal will be hitting the streets of Times Square to ask a few questions. That gets really interesting, so stay tuned. But before we do all that, I have to give you a disclaimer. I'm an 80s baby, 85 to be exact. And I grew up on Archie Bunker, George Jefferson.
Taking along without us, so they know they gotta divvy up with us.
See, that's the trouble with you people. You always think.
Hold it. Who are you calling you people? You people are you people.
I'm talking about your unions asking for higher wages. It's bad for the country.
Hey, now, if it's bad for the country, how come you raise the prices on the cleaning store?
He done that?
He did on the white clothes.
Those shows probably wouldn't survive in today's climate, but what made them great was their ability to touch on uncomfortable subjects from all angles while creating great dialogue through satire. The problem is, nowadays everyone's so afraid. They're afraid of offending. They're afraid of even asking a question to shed light on their own ignorance might awaken the beast. A beast that's claimed many jobs, many reputations, and worse, cancel culture. Crystal hits the streets to see how a few of you feel about this. Crystal.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? I'm Crystal Grant reporting for Only the Gods TV, and we're in Times Square right now about to talk to the people. We're here on Only the Gods TV. I'm with Shania, and she's going to answer a few questions for us. All right, I'm here with Only the Gods TV, and we're talking to
Kai.
Kai, where you from?
I'm from Be More Careful, Baltimore, Murderland.
Ooh. Okay, so what's the best gift you ever received?
Best gift I ever received would have to be tickets to Turks and Caicos.
Ooh.
Yes, for my 19th birthday. That shit was fun.
Okay, I love that. All right. So good answers so far. Good answers. My earring fell off. All right, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. Give me the honest answer you can pull out.
Okay.
All right, so first question is, what's the weirdest gift you ever were given?
The only thing I could think about is that dick with the other parts. You know what I'm talking about?
A rabbit.
Like, I think that's what it was. It's but it's got another. See, I don't use. So I was very confused.
Okay.
About this mechanism. It's got the other part. You know what I'm talking about?
All right, I don't know if the part is for the front, for the back.
I think it's I think you're supposed to put one part in and the other part sits on your thing.
Okay.
And it kind of looked like a butterfly.
Right, okay, I know what that is.
Okay.
I mean, the people might know what that is. Okay, so, did a lover give it to you though? Or like some random, like it was like a random.
No, he wasn't random.
Oh, okay, it was a guy who gave it.
But he wasn't a lover. It was a long distance thing. He sent it and he was like, think about me.
All right, I have another question for you. It's a little bit of trivia, so it's okay if you don't get it right.
Okay.
But, okay, here's the question. Who was the richest man to ever live?
It's like, isn't it the man from Africa? His name started with like a B or something.
Close. But, yeah, you're close.
He was like royal. I know he was like royalty, but I don't know his name.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. His name was Mansa Musa.
Okay.
And he was black.
Yes. Black name. I know.
This is the question of the evening, is what people really want to know about. What do you think of cancel culture?
I think that nobody can truly be canceled. Like, you feel me? If you redeem yourself, I feel like you can't just blame somebody on their one mistake. If somebody redeems themselves and they can move past it, then like, you know, you feel me? You have to meet them where they're at. Like, you can't judge somebody just by one incident. That's how I feel.
Okay, dope. Our next question. So who is the richest man that ever lived?
Mansa Musa.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know there was a correct answer. I thought this was like an interpretive question. So I only know that because I semi-read my shit sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And I love to know that our black people are they're not just what we said
Right.
we were. You know, we weren't just slaves. We weren't just picking cotton
Got
and
it.
decrepit out here. We've been rich in different stages.
Well, thank you for answering the questions. Let the people know where they could reach you and give you a social media handle.
All right, you can follow me on IG at I am Nyanoelle. That's NYANOELLE, and also the Pretty Pink Pilot, because you know I am officially a private pilot out here. You feel me? I fly planes, so go ahead and tap in. You feel me?
Oh, dope. And thank you so much for participating on this question round on Only the Gods TV. And talk to you next time.
All right, thank you.
Now we're at our final question. What do you think about cancel culture?
I don't with cancel culture.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a poet and I'm a firm believer in free speech, and I think that cancel culture is corny. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, whether I agree or disagree with them or not, should be able to say what they want to say.
Because it's a free country, right?
Yeah, it's a free country with freedom of speech. And once you start amending us being able to say certain things, I mean, imagine what is going to come after.
Right.
Imagine what else is going to be taken. So I don't agree with cancel culture because most of the time too, the people that are canceled are speaking out on some real shit.
Okay, I hear that. Awesome. All right, so thank you so much for answering all the questions.
No problem.
Can you tell the people where to find you if you want to give your social media handle, or you say you do poetry? Do you have anything you want the people to listen to?
My social media is at Freekye, FREEKYE. That's it. I'm at Freekye on Instagram. That's about it. That's all I really get on.
All right, thank you so much for your time. We'll holler at you
thank
next time.
So much. That was fun.
Wow, I loved her energy. And I love to see young people becoming pilots. It's definitely on my bucket list. Thanks again, Crystal. You look like you were having a lot of fun out there. Now, although I agree with both points, wording is very important. We've all witnessed mainstream media hijack, misuse, and butcher some of our favorite words and phrases. For example, woke. Woke used to mean enlightenment, spiritually, mentally, or just understanding the way the world really works. Unplugging from the matrix, to keep it brief. Now it's been politicized to mean anything not left. Liberals, socialism, feminism, all tied up into the woke title. It's kind of cringy. It's the same for canceled. In the age of cell phones and social media, canceling something or some place or someone was a call to action, a modern day boycott, if you will. For example,
I don't care. Cookie's windows got shot out with a shotgun. I don't care. 222s to the front face. I do not care. In Cherry Hill, the daughter got smashed. Exactly. Is that what you want? No. And you want to know where I was when all this happened? I don't care. At work, monkey. It's like I told the Mount Laurel police, get these monkeys out of here and you can't do shit. That's me talking shit. 36 where I live. Come fucking see me.
Riot police then moved in to try and disperse the 100+ people there. He regrets his words and maintains he's not a racist.
Looking at that video, many of the things that you said were pretty ugly racial slurs.
I did not mean this. It was a lapse of judgment at a moment at my weakest point, and my anger got the best of me.
So you viewed the footage, right? So you viewed the footage before the charges were initially made. So how did you not know that that was a hate? The charge was made on Friday. So how did you, but still you're the mayor. Like, how didn't you say, okay, this is actually a hate crime, this is assault? Like, if I spit on you, if I shoved you, if I did any of that, you're going to immediately charge me.
Holding people accountable. For far too long, sexist, racist, and a list of other bad behaviors have gone unpunished, especially in the Black community. Calling it out is not cancel culture. Cancel culture is a political media weapon that uses algorithms, fake views, and trigger words to incite a mob mentality amongst the masses. That's why it's very crucial for us to do our own research, think before we post, and use your own power of discernment. The power is within you. Your kingdom is within you. And as we build ourselves up, we have to be mindful of what we take in. A great mental diet is just as important as a great physical diet. Well, if you're still here, if you made it this far, thank you for joining us in our first episode. We understand that it's kind of an exclusive community and everybody can't come. We're not for the faint of heart. We're not for the unrealistic, politically correct, and we're definitely not for the overly sensitive. Only the gods. I've been your host, Magnus GQ. Thank you for joining us. Peace, love, and light.